Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dady Kay, 4 Stars Radio TV, Atlanta, Georgia, USA, with all the information to make you safe and productive everywhere you go. This is a beautiful thing, a beautiful day. I'm so excited. Like you all know, if the day goes by and you don't hear anything, that means we are not in the global world. But yes, we are. So check this out. Call your friends and neighbors across the globe and let them know that this is another time we are here to meet and have some few discussions about our country, Ghana, where the most beautiful place you can ever be. But we just have some few things, some few glitches out there for us to fix it in order to make it the best of the best. And we still on it. And so me and my panelists and you and your friends and everybody come together to put this all act like this. I know it will not be that long. Things will get better. I need to know, send me kind of for Winnie and we'll be say beyond about money say yeah. And when I saw that Kenny a bit for and net. So no, ye baby ginger or my Ghana home. There are some in the call the dear Numa and a dear him CCA or my Ghana no more share. A year ECG ne yaka na what you mean, and I gonna what you mean, na what you mean, sir, and then the crown boy na ECG. I had then containers a baby and who was some na CC and dear some and a abba a year. Memfan sem onukua hwesofo wo ECG yeba aman aban we eba so no yedi ahye ne sa ana watu na nutu se sisi ya no ewo se yeye nhwehwemu a emu odene pa na yehwe ne pomasibre esanse ekwakwa ese katahye ne proye bi eba ho na enioma no edoso akeka bomu bibri enti wulakia na washe na face no yeah 4 stars ye waha ye wa send the sense bibia ye abefo mfidie ni ntino se mu ye dwumedie bia momodia na mufamba bedan and then no ewiase no akwakọ ye se wahoma tiefo ne kura wunsem no nti bibia no ye to enkra no ede mane na je se obia so ehu nia koso nti wo ba wo pe obia wo ye chiame wo pe obia obonyom and I say, Upobio Tremfoni, near Dinina, 4 stars, is answer, you are Mamunintino. Ubi to me, Atumsa, Eddie, a friend, Ama, Yayan Pepe, Eddie, amount, is answer, send a Musibua 4 stars and a more supporting a war, me fancy, ye Judy, any, ye cancro near Dinina, Nintino. Yes, so, Kakrai, bit to me, ye dear bois. No. Nti Dady Kay, me try me ho. Ma be sisia. E beto so. ECG, CJ, Chief Justice and so no asem no sisia ne amano and the four kitu be eda top don dunkuno e wo busumi ye mono or so no suko copy. Nti ye be containers be e fahin and afa. Me try me aba.
Me ameka say video ba pa comfort. So what's one when in car? Send back to 4 Stars Radio. They say what takes your 4 Stars Radio? We bring your come say what help beer that was Subiano. You be free with so na 4 Stars Radio. You was papa.
Hello.
Akuya.
Yes.
Eti say.
Boko now so.
Nyame adom Ghana boko.
Nyame adom boko. Now so.
Nyame adom me pegana aduane adi wo ho. Enti se wobetumi anya bode ne kontomire ne banche no de abrem ya nka mani beje pa obi be ba US nyame adom next week.
Na ko de abrem.
You. Enti no o de kekani nyina abom na nipa no ba me de number be ma na wa fro why. Matter. Any bye. Bye.
Hey, would they be a front tarwa? So, and then if I bunch in a body free Ghana, Bremedian.
Akuya, my figure and the but when him say US answer the head so be not gonna be
Oh, dear Chrome has a what a haqua, it's near cost to Hanu winning now on say, say, money me way, Nachum. Yet the Ghana by US abroach Memo Hanum say, Charlotte to a tropical market. Ubenya nibi to say, and wo macro a horunina, a bank wire, a dear good chance him when no subenya be a young Maggie, Sardinia horror by ayere, bode, potato, brodo, enyadoa, emu, gari, wele, prekese, beans, ebro, toast, milo, koko, nte momo, ne krampono. Upebia, ubenya bi wa Charlotte we.
Edina uboy na mehu baby pro. We na madam fu bi di ho dance. Omoton African way nyina.
Anne, sawadam fu ni di ho dance e kire ode ana ye do kretrodo, omoton African way GT pentoma, e de apempa me shirt kama e de apam manta de e dress, skirt, kawa, sandal, shoes, slippers, any coat omutimi sha office, any baby bia nyina. Charlotte way tropical market e tonton bi wo hono. Ahwene e se ode beto sisi ana ode beto sa na se ode beto 9 po ne Charlotte way tonton bi wo hono. Hwehwe ye kire kwan e wo 396 West Pike Street. Number C, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30046. Fryer, our telephone number way so 678-682-3577. Charlotte Way Tropical Market, African, Caribbean, and Latino market.
Your one-stop tropical shop.
Yena yenko Charlotte Way Tropical na yenko kodi yecha yakwa bibia ho Charlotte African and then Caribbean. Ebusafo senia medical kan no tibuti ma wiase fana na ye bekasa for ECG containers bebebe yeni na yenim say containers akese into me into and free bibia enko bibia e wa hyenso de e wo ho na ekoba ne sen Nianko Enkoti Eye Jinapo Anudimbra.
Yeah, we've written to the Attorney General to conduct further investigation with the possibility of taking culprits to court. We've also written to NIB to institute a proper and forensic investigation to determine the whereabouts of the containers. But I've also personally written to the National Security Secretariat to help us secure the remaining containers so that we can do a proper reconciliation of the containers. Because some containers are still stuck there. We need to secure them so that we can put them to good use whilst we pursue those that cannot be accounted for. Thank you very much.
But at the last count, you had 200 plus. How many? Has that number changed? Have you recovered more?
We'll reconcile that with National Security. Thank you.
We'll reconcile that with the National Security Intelligence and launchy full detail of investigation. Timiko na miko mama beja phone number akwaba. Mami wo what me ka? Hello, Mami Ama. Okay.
Yes,
me. Say we dear Mami Ama wo baby intino obey den Ghana who do intino. And what also Joe Mate. No problem. Joe Minko eje ichia esafaka papa eje esafaka
yeah kwabra
me bibia boko die
anya kura ntise pede
ajo me da si afi minko wofa yao
Dady Kay
bibia boko die
nyame adu me ho ye pa na ndo ajo
okay gusu ya pim so sesi ano ya reset no so until reset no and you woman anyesa
yeah
you reset them with yeah okay send ya me kai no omanga no mu ye de bia me ka say ye dia enti say bibi bana se yentumi anka bia na che se yedi ye ho ehwambo se wo ho enti ECG asemi and ECG asemi ni na efa ye nyina ye mama pa so we have to be a good citizen not a spectator enti ye mama pa ye nya obi a oba be hwe ade ye nyina ye nim se ECG nsemi abobo akọ aba na sisi ano minister a oji full investigation to the matter just say obia or around bia no na so ebinum so ekire o say wo de won saba kon ekire bia enan ne ba ho e na ebinum so pa just say I was a minister no ankasa so ye investigating no esan say wono e na mfiti ase wo ba ye wo say mpem miensa afi yo say mpem mienu ne fa na ne kwakwa akwakoye mpem ba ko ne aha miensa ne nipa bi say na wako ade no wo hu ye we hunu niye ena wo bebi gina ma hye medwum no aka we na wakwa soso no wasan bebiom say sa na tedia ende nipa bebre wadwen ye won kasa na say there bi e wo so wan kasa so ye enhwehwemu na we ena me ne mabedwafo e bebi sa na ya kasa ade we no e wo say ye no wotie ensamo a eko eba no a obia pese odi hye obi amanyo ko we pese odi hye we so pese odi hye we na ye ne saa ebe ye anase e wo se ye nyina no ye pe ekwan a ye de befa so a ye betumi edi perperi yo edi aba anase ye hu onuko a wo ye saa katase ni dream ni ade ye sanse wo hwa national security according to nia ye nyina no yeti ye na say ye nim no national security that 700 and something be enko be sisia ye hu 40 so Chinese fu bi ho ye hu binum so nti no ade na akoye bibia ho nti say me asem bisa ne say wo fa ya mamia say ye nyina ye bom na ye hwehwe ade ye num mane eko siase ana say I will say, because you to money MPP NDC, sir, when we see where you come for. Now, yen is the bane, and now you bid to me a hunu and you may fakoi. Now, from 3,000, 2,005, 1,300, I face so 700 and something. A year minister no ankasa kra ne sign here. So, yeah, inti amana aye bibi basa, inti minko mamma bid to me, amaye anu ye papa. Mamma. Okay, and you mean call Icha Asafo aka ho just of a Siciano and Yamana Adolson a free 3,000 about 2,005 and I say about 1,300 and 1,300 in the sono national security Emma or the business 750 to 790 containers and Kobe B until maybe say yadia ena afeni so no MPP any NDC wo muto mane wo we si afeni market wa we si we wa ye mahama so kire ni die say wo mu kosi ejina ye no kra no wo amfre no na je say no so ameka ne die enti no sisi ano yen collaborate na yen hwehwe emu mane kosi ko ana say yen koso ento mane yen sa na ehwanu yi daben de beba e je say faga ti no
Cobra, Dady Kay no me da ase na mechia of ya ne ma me ma. So da bia o se ya me mantem nti ne ma try say ma bantem.
Why are ba the boy
so bon sem ma me. Okay, Dady Kay no enuanma adofo wo mo First House Radio anumre e depend baby awo anadwi ye chiamo on kwabra Ghana no the Dady Kay no medical catch say the current government was so no nia Dady Kay no nyame mra wo de ma no asa in politics nyame coverage na baby a me kan bia so dead mu hunu se de enema siko se president Otisu says wa mona bosum ya wanya the worst president ever in Ghana ebeye ade foforo na se base o kofom so a na no me kan with inverted commas woni men of be in a bekofom because we share ade na eba na to me eye madwene nya me kan bia eye political conscience na me kan minim obia private life. And the American woman politics, a woman jabetun senia so na me way I can American bia. You penini is not qualification wabu. And yet degrees wabu and yet when your professor when you fikrana na you say we on my penini ninya me nsawoma enipa ne somwo. Nia wo be kan bia eye adwuma but to me no what I'm seeing is leadership in Ghana has got a question sign on it. Leadership, governing body of Ghana has got a big question because nipa bi mpa nka wo mu ye etitre no mu ka ho na no mu. Look at the Ahoys. What are they? My old man, Dr. Spio Gabriel. You see, when it comes like this, your mindset. Now they two animal into mampa. You know what this is? Say no omre nti bibia eko basa. Nipa bi ti say me person me bodin because you must have near can me wo personalities me bi ho a ye do mo sisi ejuma bi anymore a kira me say the government is, if not sicker, is shaky. Ain't you know near wo mu ya bi anso ya me catch say wo ma wo yon kran twa nkwa wo ungo duru da wo ana nkontompo se di wanimu a ase wo ye bibia na mo nkontompo di wanimu a wanimu onyam skra no road e pepa enu ne yehu ni sesi a no we kan we ya no we abeka sei we kra appoint obi a no obi abeka omampani na ba sei we munyi no omman amamuo sa ne ye no enti nyame o de 4 letter words pen ye adwuma na sa 4 letter words ne ye time time unyame mre na aso me de bia me betran wa use radio no so na me kasa. In fact me kasa ma me hu na last week in me example be say wo hwe United States of America na say wo hwe crude oil pa wo mu atiso no a wo mu to be free baby a it tells you say enipa bi wo ho a ye de conscience enipa bi wo ho a o mu wo odo e de ma ye man but ebi so wo ho a ye need do emfa ma ye man enti no ye dwene de ye ni ye bedie saa na oman Ghana ye mpanimfo wo mu dwene de wo mu bedie but wo mu nwene da achen hwe ewe anya ni muguase ye hwe de abai obi kura wo tu kwan efri Ghana eko oman bia so no sisi a question sign esi utre so ansa na wasi ho me ametia me de minimum say no kro say no kro sa containers ye kan sisi akwa ye de akota chi say ye de bad drugs nyina efri o my Ghana ye de bi so ba o my Ghana na wa wo hwe ya asempa o man no kosen nti ye chichiri o man e de agya ye chi hwe de mguase ye kan o my Ghana sisi wo free Ghana na wo ko baby pe wo bag kra no ye be under scrutiny because baby a wo free ba no ye mpanimfo e de bibi a attach Ghana mbese me boni dinu ha because me ade bia enye papa ana wa wo nya adwuma papa bia me modini because as ana me hypo indeed what we are seeing in Ghana no the leadership itself in Ghana is very shaky na da bia me control me nya sofo me nya hwe but Ghana say utie Ghana nsema Ghana is under a coverage bia we need prayers so your mom penny notice say only suffer for na Asia we need prayers because in Yamensa memua I see clouds dark coverage on Ghana anything because I wish share on my team says here in sembi koso mpanifo so akranti me enkasai ensem hunu kwa look at the tribal sentiment nya no wasem ne yakon but look at that tribal sentiments ekoso Ghana sisia no Rwanda it started like that. Ngise mo mi anhwe ye na ya ma no kure ani anim se leadership no ye shaky a o man so ye shaky. Look at this year media me pese me ka me hamani na me kasa bebre se sia no ye yi mpanimfo. Papa no a onu ade asem no ba na o pre na no. Mo ma ye nya butre ne ye hwe system because we e be train system crying. Okay. We ebe kire mpanifo se nimdifo senso anyansafo no magya o nimdia ato ho anase nimdia nyansa na nimdia kakra nka ho ene yekode yekona let's wait and see me mom de metwan me because me mbese me ka ho asem na me tie bibia ye monitor wo mu nia ekobia no se me se mpanifo otigana so wo man kaye nso a de bia me ka wo atwato wo mu be ka no mo sre. Okay. Na unua a bro in Kutubanchida. You ever did Namediaco.
Sure. A chair is a fakana no dear no say windy bro and conkutu a banchinti and penny for no dear. Yam shame kakra. Timinko will fire. What fire?
Dady Kay.
Minty will fire. Sisiano, the equi. I was saying, I back on the share at dear Manicocus in a jai. MPP NDC when a buy when you free akoko see fine and so on. And if it 3,000 as you see a baby drew 1,300, you know, and no national security for a dear woman, yeah, dear, you know. I quite say, yeah, to yeah, blame me who too much instead of the pure investigation, you know. What's all dear and the same over?
Yo, Dady Kay, some way, yeah. Okay, here this time me co-panelist.
No, you know, just so.
Yeah, one say asem na kwa bi. One say last week me start here. One. That me tell me mom the historical antecedent of the whole thing. At the end of Dady Kay, send you picture you. And yeah, NDC who needs asem we po. One say me start last week.
Oh, say, and to me patch say, at the end of
Dady Kay. NDC cast asem we fra. Where you're planting or my planning within a period of 8 years. What do you say? Mammy, tell me start here, me twice. Me do baby na me here. Me was 10 minutes, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah.
I met near me can't wait here. My prepare, me person at here for here. Would see the said that me started by the MC last. Me the way twice I'll be home by the ne far by. The historical antecedent of the NDC count. NDC time not any my way to a planting and on my still we can't do baby we did to baby say the management said they had no money to clear the containers. However, at the time they said my home focus here time in the midst of this the containers at the port had attracted demon and also make okay. They say me did do has it Gapu appointed by but when the management and transfer committee again came together, the management led by Dubik Mahama as MD and Kelly Gajeko as board chair, they said ECG were broke and had no money, and so the containers should remain at the port. Okay. From nowhere, Dubik Mahama and the managing director, introduced two companies to ECG as the companies he has selected to clear the containers that were there on their behalf of ECG without any competitive tendering. The companies were Mint Logistics and Dow Road Unlimited. Mint Logistics have 10 members or workers, and Dow Road Limited had just one worker. According to the detailed investigation of this company, 12 Mint Logistics was tasked to clear 1,110 containers, where the ECG paid them 160,000 cedis for each container. For each container cleared through 160,000. And one company. Then yes, and 100 and then in where am I? My jump. Okay. So almost 160,000 about one container. Do big Mahama was this man in Palo or two companies about almost class ECG. Near here 160,000 for clearance fee company for just one container. So in 2024, the value planned procurement of ECG was 1.3 billion. Procurement, the value the value of actual procurement was 8.2. Instead of 8.2, almost 1.3 billion. And the deviation from the planned procurement was 6.8 billion. That is one difference. At the answer 8.2 almost 1.3 billion for 2024. In the quest to perpetuate this crime, a procurement crime, they collapsed the procurement department of ECG by merging it with the estate department. Dady Kay sorry you. ECG won the procurement department by Dubik Mahama no any Kelly Gajepo any whoever they were managing the place no. Omu collapse and omu combining with the estate listen. They removed the head of the procurement at ECG and in return made the head of estate the head of the estate of ECG. The head of the two emerged department, the ECG head. The new head of the two merged department, however, has no knowledge about procurement. Nipa no mababe no head of the procurement, only knowledge there about what procurement actually is. So this is why the value of actual procurement in 2023 and 2024 was higher than the value of planned procurement. So, this is a well-rehearsed crime that has gone on in the last 8 years. What is Dady Kay? 8 years, mostly between 2017 to 2024 December. This is a heartbreaking, and this is a breakdown of the ECG MPP stolen container scam. So what I say, it's note during this period of scam at the ECG, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh Napo was the energy minister. Dubik Mahama was the managing director of ECG. And then Kelly Gajepo was the board chair of ECG. Kelly Gajepo no efi hono and apenyo be coach a day for 6 months. And sana yebe tu o mafia bam. And Dady Kay sound for poya mabo mudi. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, Dubik Mahama, Samuel Mahama, and he is the managing director of ECG. And Kelly Gajepo was a board chair member of ECG. Sound for poet and Afenyo Marking. He was the last person to go there as a board chairperson, or Antana MPP AP Abamu defeated. Dady Kay, these are the people that caused that crime at the ECG. Sound for poet, they are the people that we have to invite them. They knew this thing we set about to invite these people, and they have questions to answer. Some propose you invite you, but you will go to Prempeh. If we have finished, a man has spoken.
Brand Minister, the first time I will call Porton or cocaine 3,000, maybe one. Baby declare our parliament. And I don't know what happened. And I was Sanko baby in 2005. Within that short period. Hold on. Because I will say. So we'll make it clear to everybody.
Hello, Dady Kay.
Meet you.
Hello.
Meet you.
Hold on. You are talking about Abu Jinako, right?
Yeah.
It's not Dady Kay. It's not Abu Jinako who came there 3,000. They handed over no the food they say 3,000.
Na so okopoto.
Wasn't like that.
Okopoto eko inspect here. Okopoto go inspect here.
Dady Kay, what you are saying is a different thing. Please listen to me. What is that question?
Okay.
It's like you are deviating from the thing. Let me tell you the story.
Okay.
I started it last week in South follow me and I'm inside reading you.
Oh, Debbie, I mean, I was on. Yeah, say a minute, yeah.
Dady Kay, please hold on. Let me explain this to you. Abu Jinako said during the handing over, or this is what they have done. They told us 3,000 containers were stuck at the port. Have you seen it? But when Abu Jinako later made investigation and went there, it wasn't 3,000. It was reduced. When Abu Jinako contacted the people that work at the port, they told them it was 2,500. So upon his check, then he got down to that amount now. Yes, 1,300 and something. I gave you the breakdown. And why are you saying that the man can't Abu Jinako Nekata? It is MPP that gave that breakdown on this Abiga as they are handed over notes. And Pacho Tema said it.
Me too.
And said your own canon, putting when you are putting a connect on it. Yes, I note MPP for the giant during the transition team. And I'm putting a call FIN at the minister. He went further to dig and make sure that while investigating said the only fine everything was ISR. When he went, it wasn't like that. The figure they gave us, 3,000. Even when they contacted the people at the port, now containers no matter that it was about 2,000.
Now what is it national security? What is the national security? So I directly say womunyi 700 and something be so enko baby wakra. And so what? yeah, 50 March, yeah.
It's like the information you are putting out there, no, it's different from what the whole thing is. This is what I'm telling you, that you can follow my this thing.
Okay, yo, Kosoe, now women cry as
Dady Kay,
yeah.
This is the historical antecedent of the whole story about the ECG program. I tell my cousin. And he said, I'm ready, but I'm ready to me. And I make out of a child group somewhere, Mahama, a year friend, managing director. ECG won't procurement near the but because they wanted to steal, they wanted to form a gang so that they can loot from the state, almost topple ECG procurement, and on Aqua set up different things. Aqua 2 companies say, I see 5 make out of almost dump 5 million into the account every month, right? To clear their containers. Or stop it. Said they shouldn't do it. Almost a container no started piling. And then later he went around and brought 2 companies or 1 company for me. And then I'm read their throne. Broke and this thing. Later, Niamanu compiling now with this cano. Then he later went around to bring these 2 companies there. Omumba class are containers in Sama ECG. Look at that. When ECG have their own procurement unit, he collapsed it. And Pacho who follow me there.
Okay, yeah, woman of share Emenason, Jennifer Mam, yeah. Simon.
After how many minutes?
Aso, yeah.
I'm there 30 seconds and I'm running out. It's me Pamuto at Yepo. Sorry, no say that yet. Mamumfa NDC media account. The story started in 2017 and ended in 2024. And then I'm
okay.
Better than what I've been.
All right.
This is what is on the ground. So these people, Matthew Opoku Kempe, Samuel Big Mahama, managing director, Kelly Gajoku, these are the people. And then Apenyo Masi, who is in parliament, Captain Bembe, when he went there 6 months before this, he could not tell Ghanaians, say, this is the road there. Senkatori way am back at the end parliament, this is what I saw. Then come in then change the abine and the walk away and I will not for the shade, yes, you will cannot allow I don't know in a parliament, this is the road there. So let's come together to fight it. Why is it that you didn't tell us if you are not the truth?
Okay, Joe. All right, yo, Mate. All right. Me that say wofaya on the yetin kan wofaya patch say we the NDC ni bi na medika kai say we no my money nye amanyosem say we yem pe kwanya ye be fast because the whole scenario no so we for her 790 dear men say minister no assign directors and any dear come with mum obia ni dear but that's fine muna mutie etiefo muna mutie ntino mo na mbetumi edi anu yi papa edi aba ntino ubetumi de we'll comment in our comment section on all the social media handles, YouTube, Facebook, and IG, Facebook, TikTok, Nina, Dady Kay. Diaspora 1-on-1 yekuso ye to Jumedi no so sisi an containers e kura atabanya etutu ekọ eho asem na ye kan ye kan boye atatu no je se ye twaso na ato aso akọ ECG ensem so Joseph ka we die 2 minutes bi na me hwe nia woso obeka edevie we akopim se won be ye hwehwemu na yasa babeka sa asem we binti no hwe mhwehwemu a ye hwehwemu ibe kosi sen MPP ni ana se eyo mangana na ye nyina ye hwe se ye betumi enya atentrene e de ama obia no ho bomu bia no e wo se okokudi abansem ntine eja wo 3 minutes menko
okay be 2 minutes no ma me fanka sasem we
desem
hwe if we are not sickless anything I make can be an I am talking about political terms minimum be a private life there's a what betun senia so in politics I have everything to tell you what I have to tell you to feel free here your young personalities be omudi political parties be at Ghana most of them are fools. Excuse me.
Oh,
yes, because at times it makes you provoked when you hear some things. When you're ruling government, what better akonyaso? Personalities be wouldn't you say personalities no case be abba, they are involved. We a political party. If the political party has got sense and valid leadership, why are we still sitting on this issue? Because even the other opponent mention names, and these are very quality materials in a different political party. That's why we a government now we need answer. Me bukura yafu. Now was I didn't wait to other as someone but I want to act here. Is it not a bullshit government?
No. Be careful.
No,
be
look.
David, no.
Can see the crown and can never person yet gentle, but in some meaning can see here. You have got a print out. Names. Now we a government. We a government. Now opponent abosa adi oma yet me na be am kato say me gina dia dache yet what is ahead of us, not what is behind us. And yet abufusem we government now what so now be who say look where the whole any penifobia no mutie akunya so dada no adi oma na wu. Now what you want to be here to your investigations way not the leadership ever kasi your investigations was obia one thing and a himself some names way ho. You see what I would take adianachi say yan kan ukra enukre yenton enti ayana me bisa me ho say yenya yesi ye deep political party etino most importantly the youth. Me I'm fighting for the youth. I don't need anything from Ghana for the rest of my life. Me ko Ghana ko jibi bien free Ghana, but me who say me wo fasie, me wo ma me wo nananum bia daati. Obo soro o my Ghana. And nti ambassador we kasa o. I have time am me dey sisi ana. Nka me dey bibi foforo, but me hwe dey daati me nananum e be go through a. Nti na kasa bi wa me take kasa bi sa na makoma kra ehuru. Me nam ka to say me sem te Ghana nke kumi. Because and come penny be sorry amount political platform bi or kasa me kwade na sia kokama dwene enti ye beche nya kokumi. We can't live in a society and rotting to this level. Mu ye aban because of ya workers say we bobo dini bi wa America. Na say what Ghana na won't mean take action na is it a government that we have to follow? Say me can me need to be a personal temo. But so one me a kwanso me yan kan kura. Am o ma hu say yan hwa me nim kasa. That's why me tin say personalities of your crowd here obobo mu dini. Now what Ghana? Now what can say yan koye investigations now your leadership, are you not sick?
Okay.
No, maybe some question. Imano, what Ghana? No matter who you are today, what some what theatre now? Oh yes, program when you program for the betterment of Ghana. A branch no everybody pedino no. One me better transfer here kasa. What did you ask him? Are you as what your man Ghana year? Papa you boni pedini. Sisi yetua ye boka the taxpayers' money and the investigations when now. But you have got such names down there. Then why do you have to struggle? Why do you have to do investigations?
Okay,
yeah?
All right.
Let's tell them Rwanda, and I'm telling you that there's something hanging in space. So, Mom,
Rwanda, BBNC, don't just go bring it.
Sit down here. Nothing, because here, me. Let me see something of your Wabu Timis is here. That's what I am not here. No, names where now we are moderator. Now, Tia Denati. Now, to me, no questions, sir. You have to ask him questions. We don't come here to talk just to disturb people. Okay, sure. Maybe you over here. Ask questions for us to get answers. A deal of boy, no. Sir, me see me bese me bubo dini. One bubo side dini no. Now when say sir, nipa when na yem penny for Ghana. We will be electricity. What are you asking? No.
Okay, yeah, we
don't just come and talk like that. You can't say me. Me can't say now so be some question. No. Let's face facts.
Can you follow simple instructions?
No. I won't come here and then be a remote control. What can I make? I will say me some questions. They are meant to ask because Papa Yasima working. We are moderator. We are machine. Kwabrantu mama papa ekwa no abegino no kan sem hu bi say nyen sem na. Let's ask him questions. Say any yes. What no, then I do what you know. Okra document obobo dine no. Na say sa obobo say dine ya. What question do you have to ask him?
What in me bisa no? So what in me bisa?
Yeah, I want realities. I'm not here to argue with you, but what I'm telling you is let's call a spade and ask.
You can, okay, that's
and let's add that thing. I'm not gonna say, yeah, you are a failure. I can say, yeah, without action, you are a failure. Nipa
ni obeye biano. Obeka onwasa mintino ebusa for mutie Dady Kay 4 Stars of Radio TV Atlanta Georgia USA and ye wona ye pese ma ye contingency a ajira yi a onwasa mo akwakoye DJ me besisi a
ni ameka say video ba pa comfort say what wona wani nka send back to 4 Stars Radio they say what take your 4 Stars Radio me brenya akopom say what have bia da wosu bia no e be free wo so na 4 Stars Radio ye wazo papa
so what take 4 Stars Radio wo hawa e wo wosu bia ni na be ko e be gira kora one time intino yeah it was so menko wo fire NTCC what is the outcome? What are we expecting in the few days? And I said, what you come here? What are you expecting? Say, are they going to do the due diligence from Yakan CC and want to okay. CC and from the investigation. Is it going to
Dady Kay,
show mommy. Show right 5 minutes. 5 minutes, yeah.
Dady Kay. Some way I copy. And cover be out. And Dina Mabuko is our phone name. They are the people that we have to call them. Call them and the investigation to be done there. You won't be clear. Matthew Opoku Prempe was the energy minister by then. If we invite him, Kelly Samuel Dubik Mahama, the managing director of ECG. I know on that for after places are there make her have the TI now. And Kelly Gajeko was the board chair. They should call him.
Say wafaya ahomano ajiwe ati na senya munimo no medika akase enoma no ajira no enye onipa bakofo na tie ni say free 2017 up to now no free 2017 up to now no adibia akoso ache se wutie afenyo market kurana oka say ono ankasa no essence of your business and I say or your business or what business idea ninti no will be say eh na sa and yetumi your procurement and just say ono kura no hu dwere no essence na bibi ekoso de dada yeah what for to aso mam okay mate menenko
Dady Kay, the whole this thing about the ECG case, you know. And yet, Mamu, I take what we say, NDC media who is at the Munyani say NDC, there be started 2017 to 2024. And I might say that I can't be the story now what the ECG containers in one of them. And you know, multiple focus reference, if you invited me, I invited the person. Samuel Dubik Mahama on the managing director at that time. And Kali Jejekonu was the board chair. And Apenyo Markin taking over as the board chair after 6 months and Sana MPPP Abem. And these are the people that know the story. Wherever those containers are, they know. I'm telling you. Very true, Dady Kay from social media. Say, man, be as I see a Kasasi Matthew Opoku Prempe, the materials need to be bad, the constituency, ever chairman MPs, you know. I am not. I mean, can't wait say make happen so I can send you the video. Matthew Opoku Prempe container no Yamana was sister be in advance during the time now all year for the campaign. Or the Biakoma MPs no be some find chairman for so that they can yes and all the Benyan vote. This is Dady Kay, I'll tell you this audio right now. Have you seen the whole thing now? When we say the story in Ebu Boba. And you know most from you will know where the containers are. And no people are there, but that you can miss any bro. About 40 of those containers, amankophobia. You see how the whole thing is. And you know, these people should be invited and then dedicate investigation on mobile. You don't be here. Dedicate this on say containers. I want about 19 years to Irana. According to excavators that need to go Burkina. Containers in Kupenya and Taba at near to Aquana. And Kobadia, almost planning at the other day. Omaba, you see the MPP government has started a year. This government, they just came to loot from the state to make a mass wealth for themselves. Every department has been corrupted, and they are just stealing. They stole from 2017 to 2024. Stealing. So this government have no achievement. That is the only achievement here. Upon all these things, I cartel, they plan the whole thing. Unless you don't want to bring your mind and find this media and come out for the women. The historical antecedent of the whole thing.
Okay.
It started under the MPP, and the people involved are there. Then I only interview Samuel Dady Kay on this. He could not answer questions because he knows what they have done. And they almost market. When you went there after some time, this crime has been committed. You could not tell anybody. You could not blow the whistle and let Ghanaians know that because ECG has got here. This is what I saw. He covered it. And yet, alarm of you and now in a parliament, there was what? And they said we shouldn't make it MPP and MPP.
Okay, sure. All right.
It's telling us that we shouldn't make it MPP and this matter. It is a matter. What matter? When you have planned to loot from the state, you are saying that we shouldn't make it politics. Let's call them so that if anything, Dady Kay, they should account for it and let us get our money.
Sure.
We need money
Mate.
to rebuild and reset Ghana. Mahama did money. It is how bad. That's one way to get away in a better puma. You never to throw mine. Mahama uncle Bob Pushian be IFX. Yeah. You bet this has to go in a gap from Ponuboto. Yeah, they are the three, they are resetting Ghana.
Okay, sure. Mate, what fire or say ye beji scanning every akronfo ne akronfo botum na yedi a reset Ghana senior ACT and ebusiafo sa container we asem na yake na debi na ye behu nia etuemu pa sisi ano amanyoko aye wo fire na no die pa senior mutie na pa je MPP ni bia enka ho megusu make say yes 790 national security for directing any baby and also income. You see, you cannot, you are innocent until proven guilty. That came me back. You better also, you better CJ and so.
Me I make us video about comfort. So what's one when you can send back to First Stars Radio. They say what takes your First Stars Radio we bring you come say what help beer that was Subiano e be free with so na First Stars Radio ya wazo papa.
So what takes your First Stars Radio ubi bia because pepe First Stars Radio ya wazo ye ya wazo papa. Yet was so CC and I could do CJ, so say na same wa amam penny by nipa bebre aka wasem say adinti ena amam penny bia ba especially CJ electoral commissioner ɛna IGP no yɛta ɛsesa ho adentiam na sisi akɔba no sɛ CG a wɔtu so sisi a Justice Tehonu edin ɛyɛ na ɛyɛ medin kakra Tehonu asɛm ɛna bayi sisi yɛama no ɛkɔpem ɛda ɛtɔ so edunkron na kyɛ sɛ wɔn kɔdi asɛm no na bi sɛ de ade pa de mbɔ ne pa na wayɛ esan sɛ wɔba so yi anaso ɔno a ne mmeriso yi atofo se ne opuni wɔn nsɛm a yɛatwe ne daabere saa no ɔno a na ahwɛ ɛna sisi a no yɛgyeegya wɔ nyinaa sisi a no wakle enipa no bebree nti de ade pɔte pa ɛna wayɛ ekyɛsefaka mitio
yeah Cobra
5 minutes
I have to be honest with you. I just I am dead. Semikasa Nija no be midintra. Because say yantimia man no cre and near nim. Not the bia ye be say part way. Make me a more assurance says sa case we see a come into it, but I like say obiti say what is the name? Afenyo Markins or what?
Yeah, Afenyo minority leader. Yeah, minority. Afenyo
I'm happy say omubo mind dini. Na she chrono. Yeah, how many days in the book chrono? Even hours any the book chrono. Don't be surprised. Say the current government here was to say it because omunsa shemube about 80%. Current government was to say because ahu say ade na ye loophole nti obi aba no awuram wo de opa mum nya botre ne yenhwe edina ye bobokura no enye dini ebi kura appear but the only thing is say Ghana ye mahu say yenka no kure hwe corporate managers na no me ka kire wa say corporate mesi o me nkase say corporate managers wo sika kura sen parliamentarians wo sika sen ministers enyo mo na instructions. Because even government official be crab say yanko for being free habon ko babia corporate leader become. Why are we not speaking the truth? A teacher for so of what do you how many years? Of our we know.
Oh yeah. Now for Ninifi onsa of a Ninifi.
Of our woman no kra ni animwate na mo the youth me am more than 50 years. Many mrifi biemu. But the me born by name wo obi of fire mo ye below 40 years no mo na was a secure Ghana for more because what this 70 years you still have about 30 years to go through in Ghana and look at what your leaders say here kwabra hwe CJ asam the main mechanics medical council say so we bema nka asem we enkosi hwe na da bia mekoso enso so aboma metama achi we yo ba no mpanifo bi Ghana, they will bow down their heads in shame. Your leadership currently, the leadership, everybody who is part of the leadership will bow down in shame and tears. Mark it on the wall. Here, and the Biamaka to say, me. Say, me company, me t company bear me obana head. Me company bear me na come in me be no ewiasimo no obana me didn't be to leadership. Because obakro krono no what behwe ne ma ani ne kunu but me wo a wotie afidie yachi obi ahu munya sika mo yiri kra mo gya mo ma ho e de kokope nkora wo muto ye ba suposibosi enti woye oba no me si oba no obetu anamon ama ye mpanifo nyina bow down in shame and don't be surprised say because you see a government officials who abeg wo maame nanim maame no wonya akwada o maame no wosua nwuma o wohwe maame no so osan nim nyansa o wodo pa afasa o omampanyin o tisu sese be court ni officer ko hu abeg but they be out se maame no we obi a oye hu a enko no kran twa ni kan trele tenko kan kire omampanyin se won fa information mra no and this tells me say women may God bless every woman moye dia nyemu nyina na moye 100% but si etrase Ghana memma de bia me ka me ye bema me ye more than 50 years ye tre Ghana so me hu Ghana leadership is over 50 years de ye tia na ye tie e ma mo sorry so woman timi ama port ye vivid explanation am ye anya convinced e wo Ghanaians ya kwan mu a And mommy say 4 years, don't go and vote for any man. And me say me and I share me tamochi. Mommy when set it the ball rolling. Ye benya ya santua bebre atoato so se ma memma no amama hu tibia na next year said you say Ashanti region woman to aba no Ghana ma don't go and vote for any man because ye wudi for ye ya kromfo mini number 1 na mo de mo fa mafufa mo fa ko ba no so na ma me senka me nim ni number ka me frɛ ma me na ka se ma me tawachi se ko kire ye memma no so wo munya dom because ejuso remember, it can go some pass you. Mimi won't go some pass it, but the night Santua, as sorry for any to conjure as Santima. And the Mamma, as some about Mrs. What would tell me now? Mamma send a copy of this message to her as I may say, me Susumu, who know me bumper your mother say, already mean any one sum. Meaning Yansam, no one tramma say, Yang, me come number 1, ye would differ, a crumb for, a man boy for. And you want sorry, no miss a woman, so a differ. Mitanachi, on Fakunyan to an offer, best one differ. One proof a man penny for our Ghana says, yeah, woman, man said. Where your bemo bar, na dachi miss a semi ba, no moon antiba when you say a 70 say, what human man work at him say, eh, Munye, Mammy Miss Rose, Mammy CJ, Mamma say, a poor woman bore my Ghana no, wo. Who's standing as Obama? No, what Justice Department? My Justice Department, hono, Maninya Tatahe. Na Omampany Bia, me, Bemati Semi, me, but Transona Semi, Bo Mana Chrono, me do a mana wua. Me Chaman was a Chief Justice, be a friend. What's what they say? Your friend, I'm saying. Yes, Mammy Tokonu, me say, me Tawachi Tisako. Say your member, no. Say you differ. The sense is young Bogana.
It's a foca and yet Ninkano, yes, CJ, and once some day can to what we would take in so bit to me the woody about so why a day a dear pantina about Fufrobia bar or person we say, especially side we and saying, you know, dear dinner wouldn't for Chief Justice or dear Bonipan away. What file? Mint you.
Dady Kay.
Yeah.
What's the question here?
Chief Justice Widen and Siciano, your PC in it in the patch say, Abambia Baswa, IGP, IGP, EC, any CJ. Na CJ way or Basui, way, or no, Niambreso, and ya clear. Oponi any atforcing any woman mudido in a yakla woman. So what why thing dear pa na waja what's the question because
what's in the time they are clear
and your opening na pardon
what's the wire they are making on your wire don't
worry yeah inti adenti na ebanisa aban bia ba na ye kono sa enye de bia enye sign and yes, I into 5 minutes from me, no mammy. You be an EV.
Okay. You are 5 minutes long.
Right.
Thank you very much. Dady Kay, I'm just after we are Kaka Wasu, and then me, Madika Catcher said, a member of the Awatina Supreme Court judge and a unanimous 7. I'm fully a Yikatra Ghana for say, birth certificate is not a primary document of citizenship, no. That person qualified for a but because Akufo-Addo himself Ankopo yet near Bibia Buano and no man at that position, a political position or he doesn't deserve it. Say America, she will not even step near the Supreme Court. America, you will. Fast 7 members and almost now, it will release birth certificate and your primary document. Just almost tarnishing the image of our country, if you don't know. During their time of the judiciary, our image was tarnished by them. Almost 3 were outside, if you don't know, I'm telling you today. Because from 2017 up to 2024, people outside laugh at us, if you don't know. I didn't see that Professor Koku Asari or America also, every judgment or Mubabia or throw about it. and he criticized their judgment. And yes, I want to be a lawyer. Just if you are somebody who can reason, can think, you don't need to go to a law school to be a lawyer to be able to think. Put me who place that judgment on the Abano, it is completely out of place. But on the country, say Supreme Court, let's take it. Why? Maybe say I may grow up under the Fourth Republic, Rawlings 1 and 2. Lima who be this? Kufuor 1 and 2. Kufuor, let's use Kufuor's government. Kufuor MPP me. Kufuor ruling Ghana for 8 years. All we say Kufuor, the case be around Kufuor time for 8 years rule. Yet the out to somewhere there. Say they say Cornelia the say all will be done under Kufuor's government. No, Kufuor was an MPP too. Akamel to buy it, the same thing. Mahama buy it, the same thing. Government when they say the Asemko out to say the ruling is political judgment normally back all the time. And people start judges who say Omunimuyansa, Omunimuma, Esimi Wulikate, Mimi Jesus to win and too much. Birth certificate is the first primary document that makes somebody a citizen of any country. Go to any country where we have 54 countries in the whole world. That could be so. Birth certificate and the primary source of Ghana and Kukwado and then Tukono group said birth certificate. When they come, Mamina Ba also be different judgment. In some other trade in Dady Kay, out of place explanation of the mind, it doesn't hold water. But because of the abada that engine to so that your friend said Demensa can have a way to do whatever she wanted to do.
Enunti will say unifio.
Yes, he has to go away. It doesn't qualify. We don't need it. We don't need people like that. You but a chief justice. You have to come and work for the nation. You are working for a political party. And then I got a friends, a women organizer, MPP women organizer. That's why they call it. So why do we need such a person? Dady Kay, if you are appointed as attorney general or what do you call it, chief justice, and so we are Jumama country no pepe. You don't have to favor anybody that appointed you. But these people, during Anemia time, the same thing. Anemia to me now court them. Ekatre say Jemensa and the time, David Jemensa time do Obama na box Munaka teacher every time interrogative questions. And teacher took and change Jemensa time beba mana aye. I would have Dady Kay okay. May now reference video more. The reason why he doesn't want to be Anemia for phoning in Dady Kay. It's not that we hate them, but it doesn't hold water. It doesn't support the country. It doesn't support judgment. It doesn't give a fair judgment. What you say? Anemia na tama mami no do to say obe wura box muni atutu na no. Then anemia mami ni judge lawyer katre court to say oh mama mi no wura adaka no na chachu embisa no questions no. Na anemia ya o katre chachu chikata say chachu mbisa no interrogative question but if you wait when the time will come for the woman to enter the box then chachu can ask those interrogatories. Now anemia na sa dane no hi abe katre say oh me manu room because the lawyer say oh man me own room enti me so me manu room and na onim di okoye wakofa black dictionary say black dictionary be 400 years ago some person who rob or mine ma kukwado na judgment no go in their favor they should just take 400 dictionary there 400 years ago dictionary be a black dictionary say just the lawyer caso money Ugama, you bet me back. Are you not the chief justice who sat on the case? I can't trade the whole world say Chatum be an interrogative question. Say woman who grab box Numua. Chatubenya kwa why are you changing your mind now if you are not robbing the nation? Dady Kay, this is the case. What you have here? Is it such a person from that group? Why do you make such a person to become a chief justice? Or could this chief justice Rama or anything? Or maybe I'm one party pay. What you say? And this one went on for 8 years. Who can't take Ghana from Brianna? We are tired of those kind of,
Joe, Matthew Ofaya, near was Ofaya, so dear, but we are tired of those kind of, Adibia, Koso. Now, Dinano, I will say, who say, a chain or man is saying, say, a ban say, about Fofroba, nay, as some way, a chain. Mani esampa ewo enyoma ahodo bebree mu enti no yebehwe se ebia we no Fakwabuka Kudruno, I think say ye be ye emrebina yet ato because CJ ni ye dear and that from nemum as some maybe pizza a bit chato crack and then he say a big good saying in the rule in the ban the process and the idea remove away the banner say a command say Council of State and the can say there be a ye be in the Dady Kay be base here. Emrino aso sene de bia meka na enche bia no me frifidie mo ha course and you know we are just trying to be good citizens and intenya wutie ni nyina no mekwa kofhwe comment section on if we also etumi actually Nigeria then we can also share it with the public we no enye adia obi ehye fie ate baby and why it's in the public domain into also betimi de wadwen kire edi aba ntini yaka container ho asem container eni ataba etu bebre no etu disana eye enoma I mean enoma tumba be good port war echo demorage with that huge heavy amount just say I don't know you know sometimes you find it difficult to believe and to say certain things when the ma yana ebinumu etumi didi atemne because you say it go beyond your thinking and beyond everything you can imagine. Say, how can you look at a deer or mana akra a diaba? Now you looking at it to go waste. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Eti me call a just for come could be san sisi crack. This CJ matter and then ECG we no na wotwe mu na wotwe mi no de betimenya atentrene anase ne bekono ano MPP NDC whether you like it or not it is MPP NDC echa asafaka we de ye deviate talk ra too
yeah kwabra
minutes yeah and check ra
me das pa me phone as this my laptop so na no kasa nka me phone wo ho can me information me pa ma about CJ issue no hwe mamenka assemble pa CJ omuka say birth certificate enye proof of citizenship of Ghana no minimum ya adwene 99.9%.
adije
okay there are some Nigerians uko Britain they bear Ghanaian names ya nwom Ghana. How did they get birth certificates to get their passport as Ghanaians? There are people, even in America, a bit more free, a man particular bebre. Ghana for, almost Ghana for, and so then you now take the accent that wouldn't be a free bar. Ghanaian names with birth certificates. How did they get the birth certificates? Is it the birth certificates? Are they authentic? Me say me nka say you yenya ye baso be kasa nyina obi ani madam ni kontompo e wo Ghana and so you pretending because of political party coverage on our faces yen kan kure apart from that digitization by ya uko wo na you do digital system no with digitized system no no birth certificate 90% I wo Ghana nyina a draw you can get a birth certificate. See, you did a yabano digitization about a very difficult if so. Woman to kind of cry, win your birth certificate. And this woman said with birth certificate and qua and yet a proof of what do you call it? A proof of citizenship. I clap for them because they know the whole loopholes. I work Ghana. Yen can cry. your system no and Ukraine and you obi ohwa okura bef ya hwe bedum bi no somebody from your neighboring countries will come and be president of Ghana because okura Ghana dini ekura Ghana birth certificate ye papa na se ye boni
okay
no me be say okwabra una otie fidie na chi na obi some question no nia sa suni ban ya ye womu no ye papa na se ye boni
and say obi benye akwanya no ayenyan na ebe sa
excellent it is
CJ
see birth certificate in kwa enya proof of 7 years citizen ono won't image e ma kra nyame hira mo biem kra because ono CJ no me can loophole ya me kan but it's a loophole I want Ghana to see opa e kira me ma obi sika opa me me ba me twaso o kira mesani bebi am Moses ya mesani sika bro na ka kira obi sa wo per passport wo per ayi birth certificate ya family Friday Kroma America who can super birth certificate here. Is it possible? But Ghana would offer a get to okay or China may blow $100. Maybe I'm one in here. Fako Ghana will be on this birth certificate. See, I'm Fabian Rewa. What are we talking about? You knew no credit control Ghana. One is one him. Kalabule tama soja ban ekukum ye ofani ye nua ma na ye kalabule kontompo wonim se birth certificate ye ton wo Ghana
mini okay so ebusia for senior economy NGBA said medical kai 4 stars radio TV Lena Georgia USA and multi media Dady Kay men of Ghana Samidi and I said me Ghana ni mapa intino yakagana samoa I have very passion in talking about it enti wo fire fabi krakra mai wo fire ni krakra wo fire ni krakra CJ any we ne bego kusi sen de bia ye ka no ye bebeja ye tobe ni twem akọ because enoma serious surprise you man get mo a ye keka ni sa ade bechi so intino yeah what's your final thought yeah
with the ECG assembly there, Dady Kay, I was say they investigating and compare Mabubo Mudi. Omune ending the bottom. When we get them, we'll get to the bottom of the matter. But container Bakubia, Kosebia, we'll get it from them. Opa Matthew Opoku Prempe, the energy minister, Samuel Dubik Mahama, the managing director of ECG, then Kali Gejeko, the board chair member. And then Apenyo Market, who later went and replaced Kaligajeko. Sanko Popowe, and I'm a woman in Nambabi, or no energy minister that they are. Those people, no, Dady Kay, when they call them, Maramika said, you be who in a message audio, Dady Kay, I make it. Matthew Poku Pempe is a letter of what shares our container Munyamaya Yakema MPCD in advance. Or chairman find chairman so that they will vote for them. The audio is the best any abroad this year. It's circulating. So one was them America last week. And Amasaka View said these are the people that they should buy them. They know about it. Dady Kay. Then one say a whole container 40 feet a bit to Ira. Dady Kay. Sorry, we a cat thrower. And young class one point and can say a cat atom withdraw. But they are able to tell this story to a whole country. Sometimes they are not. I'm who sit and the so that's why sometimes they insult Africans. Trump sits as a container for a country. Trump, let's not hear about this thing. You see the way you insult us, and you deserve it. Sometimes you don't have to begin for it's not that but when the thing sometimes you look at the whole thing, too much. Some of us were not trained like that. I did at them all the time. But me papa, me catch that my father was a teacher. He trained me not to insult, respect everybody, and even me in Kuala Lumpur, I respect them. So me insult is not part of me. It is sometimes I make one or two. I don't insult. It is sometimes you front me, I take it. I don't insult. That is why. But sometimes in your money, you are. Then how can you tell me say you electricity the cornerstone of every country? Energy ebebia the adwuma bekoso ebekoso ankran ko adwuma bekoso ebekoso for magazine Kumasi magazine Asante region omo ye business ni nyina electricity ya na so mo de omo niema ba you be share niema na cost so that can you be dina the nine so na nkofo dima cost we yie na omanyo ma no adu na di na mpanyifo amoda no ma cha to won Dady Kay so what is asem we how will you pay? Have you seen it? It's like we don't have leaders in the country. It's just a country there without leaders. That's how it happened under 8 years under Akufo-Addo. The country was there without leaders.
Okay.
Because the leaders are there and they are not doing anything for the country. They are doing it for their own people. What they are saying.
Okay.
It is Dady Kay, that is the whole thing. It is Sankofo Amabubo with the Dady Kay. Here from wow the obeti. Yebe who be beer, but be a container back be a question beer. Let's get them. Now, with the CJ Assembly, Dady Kay. CJ Assembly, there, minimum there, South Supreme Court judges to know but to be there. And here, about 99% of Ghanaians in the country don't want this man to be, what do you call it, Chief Justice again. Because Juma, why hear me?
Who can I say? Nipper saying would continue any day until say Council of State Eddie Wimbabadi can't.
About 85% of Ghanaians in the country don't want this woman as a Chief Justice. And we don't need 85 we don't need her. And one thing you have to know is that people that were appointed by Mahama cannot work with them.
All right,
we need a complete reset. Mahama needs to reset the country. And all these remnants must go away. All these are remnants. They have to go away. So that we clean the system. Akwa say house cleaning exercise now rolling now
okay.
We have to do a house cleaning exercise of our country.
All right. Joe, yeah, a commission ni me sisia clean up exercise and wofaya air cano aha and YDBC for wubiano Dady Kay ni mabicho for misia yedamonsipa na sa inese yeno ye war American into nature sen no ye kroni de ye na ye kroa ye ni edi echire ye kroni ekoyie maye anko yesu so ya so yasam especially ye na kakra na ye tutu kwan no say enema anko ye kakra no na abe affecting pa because wo mami wo fa wo ba wo yire wo kunu wo auntie see enema ni bebre nti ye kanisa o say ye nyina no ye de emu jim na mum me mamye amanyesem tisenia ya copymende wo hwe Ghana ye tibia ye wo me MPP NDC enama omana akọ fakọ ye wo bia na etimu bia na ye MPP NDC we ba no baba ya nyo to aso no ba oba ba ye nya chin ne odi kan ye no aden omanga na kitu we bia obi bia ntumi nya ye wo hwe nti ye nya hwe yi o se yetumi ye ahwe ye pa won ye nyoma ye ne ye nsam kekan ne ade no nti meminim se eye den ya obi beba ye nim fa anase dakra oniko no obeba but obi ba ye o mani ye ohun ufi se enya o de twen nti no Dady Kay medamu ina ase na me bezisi ya enkonkotie asemu himra
me ameka sem video ba pa comfort say what one when in can turn back to First House Radio. They say what take your First House Radio me bring akopom say what help beer that was bia no e be free wo so na First House Radio ye wazo papa
na First House Radio ye wazi papa kone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I just want to say thank you to all of you for supporting First House Radio through thick and thin as we communicate globally through social media and everything that we have handy right here. Now everything is global in your palm, in your cell phone. You can access everything under the sun. So do so, share to your friends and brothers and sisters everywhere across the globe, and make sure they all subscribe. Uko YouTube, I don't want to subscribe, while I can share, and Facebook, and also who follow now, watch share, and just say, we want to do, we're going to extra, and we can do a lot because of you. And monye and more. na yenko yenim aha wosha atem didie bebrebe na aha no ebi ni asa esanse me ankasa no mendi watem ntene me pese wo so bedi obi atem sa ani yekono temida mabejefo ase wafa yawo ja esefoka ma miama ene no wo bebi ntene wentumi ama meka yensa na afi wohwe yeko Ghana so a eye Andy Ajimai CA Kens na fi D Blagoji womo ana womo hwe Maxwell so eka ho a womo hwe dwumadie e free Ghana mecheze womo to enkra na ade na edby debia meka se yenom no mfidie yi eba beto yen nti se yenya yenchirima yi ya wofa asefo no na womo amoaye a yeye bi ho bibia enye yi nti no yeda mu nyina ase nyame adum na adum bedum ya ene ina woche ebesinhia Dady Kay makramo